This ferocious creature is shrouded in mystery. It's named after an aquatic monster mentioned in an old expedition journal. What we're talking about? We are, of course, talking about Walking Wake. First opponent here is going to lead off with Shadow Rider and Tornadus. We are going to lead off with the Koraidon and the Walking Wake. We can assume here that they are going to go for Astral Barrage and Tailwind. I am pretty sure we can be able to take it down immediately. The reason here we go for a Tera Fire on the Koraidon so early on is because they might have Drain Kiss on that Shadow Rider, which would be quite scary. It would one-hit KO our Koraidon. And they actually use Psychic, which also would have dealt a good chunk of damage. But this is going to be just beneath the mark. Oh my god, that Hydro Steam is powerful. And then Flare Blades, we didn't even need to Flare Blades, honestly. We could have just Scale Shot it, which probably probably would have been better, honestly. It would have given us a speed boost and we would have taken recoil. And in comes Raging Bolt. Now that is an interesting Pokemon to come in with. I could assume here that they are going to go for a Bleak Wind Storm and a Draco Meteor. So going for the switch into Incineroar will ensure that it's not going to happen. And they will actually Terrasilize straight away here. And that would probably be Raging Bolt, which it's not. It's Tornadus, which will go Terra Water. Very interesting. They go for Thunderclap into Koraidon. Did not expect that. That I did not expect. And then Bleak Wind Storm does over half damage into Incineroar. That is actually unbelievable damage. I did not expect it to do that much into us. Holy cow. What I want to do here is I want to Draco Meteor and I want to put some Fake Out pressure onto that Raging Bolt in hope that it is an Assault Vest so it can protect and we can Fake Out it. That is the dream. Okay, we get the Fake Out. And Draco Meteor, how much damage are we going to do? That is a one-hit KO into that Raging Bolt, and we are absolutely loving that. No question about that. Only problem is, what are they going to go for here? Is it going to be another Bleak one? It will be. Is it gonna KO Incineroar? It is not, which is huge for us because this means that we can actually switch out Walking Wake. I mean, I already know we're gonna lose Incineroar, so we might as well try and see if we can do something here with him. And then Body Press, yes. So we know we are gonna live here. Bleak Wind, please miss on that Flutter Mane. Please be Flutter Mane, you missed. Yes, missed Flutter Mane. Let's go. That is what I'm talking about. That is huge for us. And now we should see this Tailwind gone. They definitely have the advantage here because I can't really hit their Tornadus too wild. So Icy Wind comes out. They did not go for Tailwind, which is interesting. Body Press into the Protect. Are they going to Bleak Wind us? That is the big question. They are going to Bleak Wind. Can we get another miss? That would be huge for a chance of winning this game. We cannot. But they won't put us down to not even under half. Sunlight is faded. And that was probably our chance, honestly, because now both of our Protosynthesis is gone. I think that was our chance, champs. I think that was our chance to win this game. Icy Wind, who do we miss? Who do we miss? We miss on the Tornadus. Flamethrower, is it gonna KO? It is not, and I think that is game because it will connect now with Bleak Wind. It will, and that is going to be game. Not really much else we can do here. That is so unfortunate. Unfortunately. Yeah, there's no way of winning this. And it will be a game loss with this Walking Wake team. What can we do here in game 2? Game 2 here, they are going to lead off with the Miraidon Incineroar lead. Obviously, they have Fake Out pressure and Volt Switch pressure. So we are switching out Koraidon. We come in with the Walking Wake. Volt Switch won't do too much into us. They Terrasilize immediately. Is it going to be that Miraidon to resist Fairy type move? It is, and it is going to be into Fairy type. Now I am extremely scared they're going for Dazzling Gleam because that would genuinely hurt us so bad. They Fake Out Walking Wake, which is expected. Moonblast comes out. Does an okay amount of damage. They are Dazzling Gleaming. How much damage are we looking at into Walking Wake? That is the big question. It is going to be the one-hit KO. And our ferocious creature, shrouded in mystery, which is named after an aquatic monster mentioned in an old expedition journal, has now gone down. They withdraw Miraidon. Farigiraf comes in. Obviously, that is not very good for us. They withdraw with Cinnamorough as well. Interesting. So we get a free attack off, which I'm alright with. Especially with that Icy Wind into the Landorus. That is actually huge for us, dealing that 4 times damage. And that Landorus is almost gone. I can definitely deal with that. That is unbelievable for us. Beautiful stuff. Flare Blitz will come out. How much damage are we going to do into that Farigiraf? It is a good chunk of damage, and I am very, very happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Scale Shot, and I'm going to Icy Wind. Because if we just connect an Icy Wind, we will take down Landorus. We will get a negative speed on that Farigiraf, but it don't really matter. We will get a Scale Shot, however, which matters a lot, which most likely will KO that Farigiraf. But it would also ensure that we get a speed boost on that Koraidon. Icy Wind connects. That's number 1. We take down Landorus, and now it's all down for Koraidon to take down this Farigiraf with its Scale Shot and get that speed boost, so we can actually outspeed their Miraidon. Alright, so down goes Farigiraf. It is now a 2 versus 3 with us in the driver's seat, I believe. Especially considering that we have Protect on both our Pokemons here. And there's not really much they can do to use that Fake Out, because I can just Protect on my Koraidon of Survival. I assume we could have gone for a Icy Wind, but we have Fake Out into Koraidon. It is a Dazzling Gleam, so now they're locked into Dazzling Gleam. Unless they're not a Specs, then obviously they're not locked. It's because I ended up looking at my... Oh, we connect, so that doesn't matter. I ended up looking at the graphics I made for the vertical, and to see if it even makes sense, but it seems like it doesn't, which is a bit of a shame. But Flare Blade comes out, takes down Miraidon, and I think we are massively, massively in the driver's seat now. I mean, yeah, I can take down Fluttermane, but Fluttermane is not even a big threat into it, so am I happy with that? Yeah, absolutely I am. Why would you go for Fake Out? It's not even gonna work. Collision Course, I believe that will be enough for the KO on that Incineroar. It's going to take it down good, but it's not enough. Power Gem, however, will connect, and that will take down that Incineroar. And that will be the win. Clodsire lead together with a Dusknoir. Now that is a special kind of lead. I just gotta get rid of it, is essentially what I'm trying to say. So Hydro Steam comes out. How much damage? Half. Now, can Flare Blitz from Koraidon take it down and prevent that Trick Room to be set up? That is the question. I did not go for a Terrestrialization, and good thing I didn't, because it wasn't necessary, but still, that was scary. Now, what is Clodsire gonna go for? That is interesting. It's going for Haze, which really isn't gonna matter. They are Terrestrializing. That is probably going to be Camerupt, if I am not mistaken. It is going to be Terra Ground, which means they're not getting rid of their water weakness, and essentially I'm still going to be able to hit it with super effective with Hydro Steam, which is boosted in the sun, and that is almost going to be a one-hit KO. That made no sense in my brain. Collision Course will come out, which will finish off the Camerupt. The question is, can Clodsire do some damage into Walking Wake or Koraidon, or are we just going to absolutely demolish this team? I mean, I hope we are, because they have no legendaries nor any restrictor on their team, so I really, really hope that we can just absolutely destroy them, essentially. Pretty much be a game over, but it will not be, because the Vileplume will go for a Protect. Oh, I forgot Clodsire has Water Absorb. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Are they gonna Toxic me? Yes, they are. Oh my god, I completely forgot about the fact that it has that. Well, and Clodsire Protect. Okay, so they're trying to play the extremely long game with this Toxic. I'm afraid it won't work this time around. I really am. I don't think it's going to be enough for them. So, I mean, Flamethrower, how much damage are we looking at? That is a one-hit KO. Vileplume is gone. The question is, how much will Flare Blitz do into the Clodsire? It will do a good chunk of damage. That is 3/4 of their damage. They're going for a poison jab. It won't do too much, and I believe they should be able to see that this game is over. I take back what I said. The Toxic is gonna work for them because it will at the end take us down. And it's very interesting. Fake out. A little bit of chip. Mudshot. It's not even gonna be enough. Oh my god, they're legitimately trying. That is impressive because, yeah, sure, they'll get leftovers healing, but I just don't think it'll be enough at all. Oh, we miss. Of course we miss. Knockoff. That was still the deal though, so finally this long game is over, and that was actually a boring game. Nothing interesting happened. They had a boring playing style, but hey, we take the win and that all that matters. What do we think of this team? Do I like playing with it? Should you play with it? What's its weakness? What's its true strength? Honestly, I really like playing with it. I really liked Walk and Wake. It was really fun to play with, especially with that speed boost from the Koraidon Sun. Absolutely loving playing with that. We didn't get to use Arceus. I think you could switch out Arceus, Anglamore for something else, but the other 4, Koraidon, Fluttermane, Walk and Wake, and Incineroar is an absolutely must on this team. If you want to check it out and give it a go on the double rank ladder and climb the ladder as fast as possible, make sure you check out the rental code down in the description below or the top right hand corner here off the screen. As always, if you have a team you want me to feature in a future video, make sure you leave the rental code down in the comment section below, and I will make sure to check it out. As always, if you liked today's video, which I assume that because you're still sitting watching around, make sure you smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bells so you don't miss my next video. My name is Minibug10, and until next time, I wish you an absolutely fabulous time gaming. Happy gaming.